don't appear to have brought me anything today. Where is it hiding?
In my bit of
parcels and packaging.
In my bit of tissue.
Good grief.
My box.
Good grief. Are you a box collector?
No, I'm not a box collector at all. It's just things I like, I just see and I buy it. And I got it from a jumble sale, so it didn't cost enough.
Let me stop you there. Where did you get it from?
From a jumble sale.
Was it on the tabletop? Was it?
No.
Where was this jumble sale?
Well, I can't remember where the jumble sale is because I go to loads of jumble sales. But when I was at the bric-a-brac table where I normally go to first, and I always have a look under the table because you never know what's under the table. And I'll see a box under the table, and I see all these little bits of brass items in the box. So I've gone under the table amongst the legs, and I've moved through the box, this cardboard box, and I found this little box in there. So you haven't got time to think really because there's all the people in you. So I thought, well, that's nice. So I just got up and said to the lady, well, how much is that? And she went 10p. I said, oh, okay, then I'll have that then. And I paid her 10p, and off I went around looking for other things.
Yeah. I think I might have broken the sound barrier, getting the 10p out of my pocket and into her hand.
Well, that's probably because you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
Was this a long time ago?
A couple of years ago, yeah.
A couple of years ago. That's not a long time ago, Derek. It shows it's worthwhile persevering with jumble sales and car boots. You know, you bought it. Do you know what it is?
Well, I've heard just recently that it's a pillbox.
Right. It isn't. But
Go
go on.
Go on.
It
just shows how much I do know. But honestly, to me, it was just a little brass box with a nice hunting scene on it, and I just liked it, so I just kept it on my dresser. Yeah.
First of all, not a pillbox. It's a snuff box.
Oh, is it? Right.
It's a really lovely bit of genuine 18th century silver gilt.
Nice. That's nice.
It's a proper thing.
It is real, yeah. Nice.
And it's rare.
Is it?
And probably the best snuff box I think we've ever seen on a Flog it.
I don't believe that, honestly.
If we open it up, we would hope to find marks in the cover, in the base, and on the inside, if it were French. But it's German in a French style. This box, unmarked, dates to about 1760, 1765. So it's mid-18th century box. The hunting scene, that's very typical of German work.
Right.
But this ground here, this geometric ground, this is very typical of French boxes of 1760,
Right.
1765. And we date it, I mean, how do we date it? It's the shape, it's the style, it's the form of the engraving.
Right.
If we look underneath, there's no marks, but there's a little bit of white showing through.
Yeah, I could tell you a story about that.
What's the story?
Well, last night, in amongst these, I thought it was engine turning, I've heard, and there was bits of black there, so I got a little needle to scratch that out. And I thought, I wonder, and I got a toothbrush with a little bit of fairy liquid on it, and
You cleaned it all out?
yeah.
Lovely. Well, I'm glad you did, because we can see it's silver now.
Oh, right. I
So
thought,
not brass.
Nice.
It's a shame it's not marked.
Right.
Marked would make
A lot of difference.
big difference to it.
That's
No, I don't want to build you up too much.
No, go on.
Because, I know. Value, return on 10 pence. What do we reckon?
But I wouldn't have said 20, 30 quid personally.
Give you 40 now. Thank you very much
expect
for
you
coming
would.
to the club. Let's put £300 to £500 on it.
Really?
Let's put a fixed reserve of £300.
Really?
Hallmarked, we would be 600 to 900, 700 to 1,000.
Gosh.
It's a really super box, and it deserves to be in a
Thank you
really
very much.
splendid box collector's collection. And for 10 pence,
Just
I don't think you could ever beat it.
If it didn't look so nice, I'd have probably taken down the car boot and sold it for a few quid, wouldn't I?
It was meant to be, Derek.
It was. Thank you very much.
Thank you for making my day
Good
today.
man.
Thanks very
Thank
much
you very
indeed.
much.
From a jumble sale to an auction with expert advice along the way. That's what Flog it is all about.